Hello everyone. Before we start our discussion, we should introduce ourselves one by one. I'm going to start first. My name is Nojahan binti Anwar and my matrix number is 205201 and I am candidate A. Next.
Hello everyone, my name is Chang Siyuan. My matrix number is 200139 and I'm candidate B.
Hello everyone, I'm Megashri Anna Pampan Kogala Krishnan with matrix number 205216 and I'm candidate C.
Hello everyone, I am MD Nazmul Hassan Birdha and my matric number is 204753 and I am candidate D.
So we will begin our discussion about the banning of smoking in eateries area is violating the right to people to smoke. The ban can be seen as a form of mistreatment on people's right and freedom. So what do you guys think about this issue? Mega, perhaps?
Thank you for asking me, Jehan, about my opinion. I personally think that I agree on banning smoking in eateries because eateries are places where it's very small, not to say small, it's very closed and it's air conditioned compared to hawker stalls. Hawker stalls are eateries where with wide places and it's very open. So in such places like restaurant, it's very close and we cannot have a group of people smoking because not everyone can take inhale the smoke as it contains a lot of chemical substance and it will may harm them. At the same time, my what I want to tell out that this type of smoke in closed areas will create a very unpleasant environment for us. In my personal experience, I've been with my family, I've been to a restaurant, and when we are having our meals, whereby this a person beside us sitting next to our table, he was smoking after he had his lunch. So once he starts smoking, we tend to have a very uncomfortable, a very uncomfortable feeling where we cannot inhale the fresh air anymore. It very makes us unpleasant to inhale the smoke of the smell. So with this, I would like to say that banning of smoking in eateries is very necessary so that the environment, the fresh environment for the public will be maintained and it wouldn't cause it very inconvenient for them to gather in eateries.
Yeah.
So what's your view on this, Yuan?
Yeah, Miga, you are right. I'd like to add something is that the smell of smoke emitted by smokers will give other people a bad feeling or let people have a poor dining experience. Yeah.
So may I make a point here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoking cigarettes can have may adverse the effect on our human body and health because it causes our cancer and effect directly in our body. So as well as it causes many problems in our health like our lungs damage, our kidney also being damaged by the causes of smoking. So all as well as the heart disease and the fertility problems, the risks of pregnancy, complications, and the risks of diabetics and lots of the harmful effect is causes by smoking. So not for me, besides around me, like neighbor, like children, and many more who is living beside me, all are being affected because of smoking. So it's very harmful for body as well as our environment. That's all for me.
Okay, so I'd like to say something on this matter. So I agree with all of you because from my perspective, I believe that smoking in eateries area should be banned because now we can see the amount of underage smokers keeps on increasing days by days, and even middle school students are smoking right now due to the lack of enforcement of this smoking issue. So banning smoking in eateries areas could be the ways to stop youngsters nowadays from smoking because come to think about it, the only place that they can smoke is at public areas such as restaurants, and they cannot smoke at their house because their parents obviously will be mad at them. So if we ban it, maybe we can help them to stop smoking. Does anyone wants to add something?
Yeah, uh, everyone make a good point. And for me, I don't agree that banning smoking in restaurant is an abuse of people's rights and freedom. Uh, I think secondhand smoke is more harmful to non-smokers than smokers themselves because this is a public place. Smokers should consider not only themselves, but also other people, especially the elderly, children, and pregnant women. Their immune systems are relatively weak, and the inhalation of a secondhand smoke will affect their health. For example, according to a research service, secondhand smoke, if non-smoker in often is often in an environment which containing inhalation secondhand smoke, his or her rate of illness will increase 20 to 30%. That's on my point.
Syrian, do you can you further explain about the second-hand smokers, the group of second-hand
Yeah.
smokers?
Okay. I think a secondhand smoker is people who don't smoke and breathe the smoke from people who smoker. They have a they will have higher chance to get illness, I think.
Okay, thank you for the clarification. But I would like to make my point on this as I am thinking from the different perspective where if the banning of smoking in eateries happen, it will do violate the rights and freedom of the smokers because we cannot we cannot restrict this group of people to not to smoke in public area because as taxpayers, as citizens, they definitely have the equal rights and freedom for them to uh, do their personal choice at anywhere they want. So if the ban of smoking in eateries happens, it will definitely violate their rights, and they will um, tend to act in a different way where they will voice out and they will be more violent on this ban of smoking in eateries. So, what do you think about this point?
So Mega, are you saying that if we ban smoking in eateries area, we will violate the smokers' right to smoke?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to disagree on that because, as you said earlier, it will violate their rights. So, from my view, I believe that it didn't make any sense because non-smokers also have their rights to breathe a fresh air. They also paid the tax. So, I think it's a little bit unfair to the non-smokers if you say that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm still sorry, Mika. I'm agree with Jahan, because the smokers have their rights, but other people, for the non-smokers, still have their rights. So, the smokers need to consider whether your preference will bring bad feeling to others.
Okay, so thank you for your point. Thank you for your opinions, and I will agree on the honest opinions that you gave. And after listening to it, it do make sense that we should have equal rights. And I've I've heard before that not in restaurants, but there are some uh, respective places which are designed for the group of smokers to smoke in that places so that it wouldn't be a disturbance for the public people and it will not affect them. So as I personally felt that that type of places, the designated areas for smoking, is not used well by the group of smokers, like it is still abandoned by them. So maybe after by banning the smoking in eateries, these designated areas should be more oftenly or more frequently used by the group of smokers. So do you want to add on anything, Nazmo?
Yeah, I want to like the non-smokers and the smokers who want to smoke outside. So just willingly they harmful themselves. Besides that, they harmful the non-smokers, and they make they de harmful on the public areas and like children, neighbors, and besides you like the passerby like that. So they are harmful. They are spreading harmful for the non-smokers. So a report says that uh, the smokers who are affected from the smoking. So there is the same thing smoking goes on the who are nearby you. So we can say that secondary smoker and the smoker are the causing the same effect. The bad smell or like the bad effect of smoking are the same effect. So I think administration should have a restricted places where smokers can go there and smoke, so that the other non-smoker people can breathe and live willingly and live peacefully. So I think administration should have to take this in consideration. So that's my point, I think.
Thank you, Nazmo. Okay, after listening to our views on this topic, most of us have agreed on banning of smoking in eateries. So, do anyone have any other opinion to add on?
I'd like to say that I think we should proceed with the banning of smoking at eateries area because it will give a lot of benefits to all of us.
Sirian?
Yeah, I'd like to say, I still support my opinion because people need to restrain their behavior in public, and the speed at which the smell of smoke diffuse will quickly fill the enclosed space with smell. This will make people have a poor dining experience while inhaling secondhand that damage the body multiple times.
Nazmo, your
You
last
want to add?
opinion?
Yeah, my opinion is I already state my point. There's smokers should go to the another place to smoke because it's no
Okay.
right to smoking for effect to spreading everyone. So I state my point.
Yes, so as all of you, I do stick to my point as well that banning of smoking in eateries is necessary. So to conclude our discussion, banning of smoking in eateries is essential for the public as it will not harm them and it will not cause any effects on their health issues as we discussed. And most probably for the safety and for safety measurements and a very healthy environment, and this action should be taken by the government and the main authorities. So thank you for everyone participating in the discussion. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.